Marxist Feminism. Marxist feminism, as the name suggests, is affiliated to the Marxist philosophy. Karl Marx and Fredric Engels saw culture as determined by the existing economic relations and in connection with the means of production. Marxist feminism is affiliated to the Marxist philosophy. As you know, Karl Marx and Frederick Engels saw culture as determined by the existing economic relations and in connection with the means of production. According to Marx and Engels, culture is determined by the existing economic relations. It is related to who controls the means of production. So, culture is determined by the existing economic relations and the control of means of production. It means that those who control the means of production control or determine culture. Marxism examines the evolution of society in terms of the struggle of the classes for domination, which it terms as class struggle. So, Marxism examines and explains the evolution of society in terms of class struggle. Material forces control the world. In each specific period of history, a particular class dominates the modes of production. In each period of history, the means of production is controlled by a particular class, and those thus controls and subordinates other classes. Those who control the means of production are able to control and subordinate other classes. In addition to the material conditions of suppression, they make use of many ideological apparatuses for the effective control and exploitation of the downtrodden and the oppressed. So, in addition to the material conditions of suppression, so the capitalism uses police and military to control the people. But in addition to this, they try to control and exploit the people using ideological apparatuses. Ideology is used to control, to effectively control and exploit the people. Arts and literature are part of the ideological project of the ruling class. So, through art and literature are a tool to control the people. Art and literature are used as a tool to control the people by the ruling class. Arts and literature are a part of this ideological project, ideological apparatus. Marxist feminism partakes of this perspective of classical Marxism. Marxist feminism shares this view of classical Marxism. Following Engels' views on the origin of family and private property, Marxist feminism approaches the exploitation and oppression of women historically. Subordination of women is a social construct. Marxist feminists believe that empowerment and equality for women cannot be achieved in capitalism. Marxist feminists believe that so long as capitalism continues, there will not be any solution to their problems. Empowerment and equality for women cannot be achieved in capitalism. Marx and Engels view subordination of women as the first instance of class oppression. To them, women are historically reproducing labor for capitalism by bearing the burden of household works and preparing men, also themselves, for labor in the factories. It is because of the gender roles thrust upon women as part of subordination. So, for Marx and Engels, women are historically reproducing labor for capitalism. So, women also have a great role in, women also contribute to capitalism, reproducing labor, aiding labor force, giving birth to children who become the labor force. By bearing the burden of household works, doing household work, preparing men for labor in the factories, it is because of the gender roles thrust upon women. So, this gender role is actually thrust upon women as part of subordination, something imposed on women. Marxist feminists like Margaret Benston argued that reproduction of labor goes unpaid as it has no exchange value. Capitalism thrives on the reproductive labor of women. Capitalism progresses on the reproductive labor of women. But their labor goes unpaid because it has no exchange value in capitalism. Many of the Marxist feminists believed that the struggle against patriarchy cannot be separated from the struggle against capitalism and that women should align with the proletariat in their struggle against the bourgeois. Marxist feminists like Alexandra Kollontai promulgated revolutionary concepts about sex, love, and desire.